This pizza is unique and very delicious. If you like it, please comment, "I love pizza." And don't forget to like this video. Into a medium bowl, start by adding 150 milliliters of warm water. Then add half a packet of dry yeast powder. Also add 4 tablespoons of wheat flour. Now, using a spoon or spatula, mix it all together very well until ingredients fully combine. This is the right consistency. You may now stop mixing it. After that, cover this bowl with some plastic wrap and let it all ferment for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, into a large bowl, add 200 grams of semolina flour. Also add 220 grams of wheat flour. Now, using a spoon, mix it all together very well. Then add that mixture we've left to ferment. Also add 150 milliliters of water and mix it all very well again. Once dough reaches this consistency, you may stop mixing it and add a pinch of salt. Also add 1 teaspoon of honey or sugar and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now, knead this dough for a few minutes. Next, sprinkle some flour over your work surface and place dough on it. Then, keep kneading it for another 10 minutes. This is the right consistency. You may now stop kneading it. After that, drizzle some olive oil into a large bowl and place dough into this bowl. Now cover this bowl with some plastic wrap and let dough rise for 2 hours. Once dough has risen, into a small bowl, add 200 grams of tomato paste. Then add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Next, mix it all together very well. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. Finally, add 3 tablespoons of water and mix it again until ingredients combine. This is the right consistency. You may now stop mixing it and set aside. After the indicated time, dough has already doubled in size. Sprinkle some flour over your work surface and place dough on it. Next, stretch this dough by hand into an oval shape, making sure it's not too thick nor too thin. Now add 100 grams of shredded mozzarella cheese around this dough, 1 finger thick away from the edges. Using a teaspoon, add 100 grams of cream cheese to this dough. Then fold dough edges just like I'm doing here. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Once you've done that, using a meat cutting board, remove dough from work surface and transfer it to a baking tin greased with some olive oil. I'm using a 40 centimeter by 30 centimeter baking tin. After fitting dough into the baking tin, evenly spread 2 tablespoons of that sauce we've prepared all over this dough. Then, take it to a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit and let it bake for 15 minutes. After the indicated time, take dough out of the oven. And to make the topping, start by adding 300 grams of shredded mozzarella cheese all over it. Also add 1 smoked spicy sausage chopped into thin, round slices. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. To finish it off, sprinkle some oregano to taste. Take it back to a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit and let it bake for another 20 minutes. Baking time may vary depending on the power of your oven. That recipe is ready. You may now get a slice and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and we'll continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.